Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share an album, a Halloween album. This is Halloween Scrapbook number 3 at my website. There's a link below. There you'll find design space links for all of these pages. It's also fall and Thanksgiving included in this. So let's begin. So on this page, the kids were dressed as a vampire lady and a bumblebee. So I chose those two images that I found in Design Space. It wouldn't matter what the costumes were. You could find images for them to put on this page, and it would still work because the rest is Halloween. So I found a pretty bright, colorful paper for frames that has red in it, which I needed, and yellow and black. So that worked for me. And then I just did a massive cobweb with a spider hanging here. So I repeated the cobweb theme over there. And I did add the black and white. It really made it pop. It was probably an accident that I had it beside me when I was looking for a border, and I thought it worked really well, and I find that it really does make the page pop. It would be fine without it, but anyway, that's the first page done. The vampire is all embossed as well, so, and I lift things up. I lifted the bees up. So this is a fall page. The kids were at a cornfield and for a hay ride. So because of their pink coats and golden corn and hay, I looked for pink and gold paper and found this. I was pleased with that. So also I found this image of this girl from Toy Story, and she's sitting on a bale of hay just like they are, so I thought that was just perfect. And then I found some corn, and I just ran a corn border along the whole bottom. This is a kiwi lane underneath it down here, and I just created a border with pretty pink and gold paper up top. Found a title, and I matted the photos with larger mats so that the pretty paper could be on both sides. Have more of it showing. I love pretty paper. So this is a really cute page. It was lots of fun. I love all the bright colors. Because these kids have purple coats, I found a purple Halloween paper. That was not hard to do. And then I found a bold multicolored print with purple, a coordinate that is a smaller print, and then a smaller background. That's a coordinate as well, the diamond. I used this is Kiwi Lane borders, and then I ran a border right across the whole bottom so that I could repeat this paper on both sides. This frame is also a coordinating paper in a stripe. So it all works because I have a larger print, a medium print, a smaller print, and a stripe. They all coordinate in the same colors. And the papers are the same depth of tone as the photos. If you do that, your pages will look pretty good, I think. So then I found all these pumpkin images. There's pumpkins all over the place here, so I couldn't decide which one. I decided to use a whole bunch and make a stack of them. So I just put them one on top of the other. That was lots of fun. These are the titles are from the paper pad. There was some titles there. So here we have a fall page again. This is the kids are up at the cottage, but with a scarecrow. So yay, I get to do a scarecrow on this page. That was fun. I also, because they're all children in these photos, I used a Julie Nutting doll stamp I really love those. I'm starting to collect them. So I used Kiwi Lane all along the bottom. I love them, their templates for outdoor pictures. It looks really pretty. They're also good if you just can't come up with something for a page. If you just pick some papers for Kiwi Lane, it takes up a lot of space and it gets you going, gets you started on your page. So for this background here, I did a circle. This is a Martha Stewart circle punch. I cut the piece off for under here and I used it behind the girl. Created a little scene with pumpkins and leaves and a wheelbarrow. I really like that image. It's really cute. So my frames here are just, again, wider with pretty paper, repeating this paper here and the middle one over here. So I love those dolls. I put little cheeks with chalk, and then I do closed eyelids so that you can, I don't like them without faces, so I just add eyes, but I'm not an artist. So I just do a little crescent so they're closed. Another fun page. Okay, this is, she has a purple coat on, so I picked a purple paper for this. And this was a coordinate, so I thought it was cute. She's decorating, my granddaughter's decorating the outside of the house for Halloween. So it was a fun time. I found this wonderful image of a giant tree. I love it. So I embossed all of the layers of this tree and then inked them with black to make it look grungy. I then lined the cobweb here with the green to repeat the green from this page onto this side. There wasn't any. There wasn't enough of it showing. Then I added Nouveau Crystal drops in green all over because I needed a little more green. Cute title with the spider hanging down. That's what gave me the idea to do the cobweb here. And this is just a purchased border with a bunch of crows because there was a crow in this tree, or a raven. So that's that page. Easy. Fun. All right. This young lady really wanted a one-eyed jack-o'-lantern. So Dad's working on it. She's trying to explain to him. Anyway, this is a one-eyed monster that I found. Hopefully. I thought it was cute. And then a jack-o'-lantern, very cartoony, because this was going to be a very cartoony looking pumpkin. So I called it Pick of the Patch, found a good title, and I put a Frankenstein or monster here for this page. I used, because there's some white in the photos, I used white and orange and black paper here. It just made them pop. The photos pop a little more on the page. So I like that. Oh, this border is just cut from paper. You know, there's often a sheet of borders. So I just cut that from there. Now this page is the other one, doing jack-o'-lantern, helping Daddy, scooping out the seeds. This paper is from Tim Holtz, Halloween Greetings. I cut this square out of here and put it on top of this background paper. I wanted the same background on both sides because the photos were running over. So I cut it out and put it on here, and then I added cutout borders from paper. I found this wonderful image. I just think he's wonderful. And a pumpkin I put on there. This one has the lid on, carving out a Halloween memory. I thought that was a perfect title. So I really love this little bird. I think it's so cute. There's owls up here, so that's why I repeated the owl over there. Gave me a theme. Okay, now this I think is one of my favorite images from Halloween, the witch's feet. I just love them. So I did them right in the middle of the 2 pages. This was all on the paper. The spiders are flocked, so they're kind of dimensional. And so I did recreate this paper in Design Space. I did bats and spiders and that, so I tried to recreate it for you. I made some pretty frames, and I found a little witch. These titles are from, and this is fussy cut from a sheet of paper from a pad, and the titles as well. I did emboss her boots. Very fun. All right, here's this girl wanted to be an army girl. So instead of doing a Halloween theme, I decided to do a military theme, because I don't get to do military themes very often. It would just be a change. So, plus the colors of her costume and everything. So she's wearing camouflage, so I found an image of camouflage, and I think all these images are from Stand and Salute. So I did a big camo thing here with a camo title. I found this frame with a hat and this frame with a Jeep. So I used those and some lady soldier images. So I thought that was just different. Cute looking. All right, so now we're at Halloween. The group, this is, my daughter is in cheer, and their group decided to hold a tailgate party for Halloween and have the kids trick or treat from everybody's trunk. They wanted everyone to decorate their trunks and shell out from there. So they did. That's where I got the tailgate party idea. And this was the only, well, the tailgate of a car, that image that I found. The scallop borders are from Kiwi Lane. This is the small one. This is the medium. And because they were shelling out, I did trick-or-treat bags for images on this page. I just used a border punch here and there to map these photos. So that was cute. So after their haul, there they are with it all dumped out on the floor. So in this one, this girl was an Indian princess, and the other one didn't have a costume. She's afraid of Halloween, so she likes to stay home and just give out the candies. So I found this image of a Native American, and then I found these feathers, and this feather, I think this, I'm not sure, it almost looks like an earring. It could be a dream catcher. But I did a Halloween border along here. And then this image is wonderful from Design Space. And this is just a border, a purchased border that I had. This frame is from Disney, I think it's Winnie the Pooh cartridge. It's licensed. So on my website and the Design Space links, if there are licensed images on the pages, I replace them with something else. And if you own that cartridge, you can put it back in. But at least now the link will open and you get everything else that isn't licensed for the page. I do replace them with images that I think are nice, so that they can be used for other things. Okay, this is a Thanksgiving page. They have I did the Horn of Plenty, or the cornucopia here, with carrots, grapes, pears, and pumpkins spilling out. That's a nice image in Design Space. I used Kiwi Lane borders again along the bottom of this page in three coordinating prints: a large print, a stripe, and a texture. This is also coordinates with it, and it's a chevron type houndstooth check print. So I did a scarecrow here because it was an outdoor scene in the woods, and I surrounded him with pumpkins. Loving this. And then I framed this photo with, I think this is the anemone. It's the Martha Stewart punch around the page punch. So I made a frame with that. And this is just silk leaves and a silk flower that I added there and there. That would make a good Thanksgiving page. So they went to the fall fair, and they had cocoa outside. I guess it was cool. So because of the purple and pink coats, I found this pretty paper, and I did a cocoa mug and frames to repeat that print on both sides. Did a rustic background for the rustic backgrounds in these photos, and found a beautiful border and some leaves in Design Space. I used this Martha Stewart deep edge heart punch, and then I took some of the hearts that came out of it and just added them around on foam lifters, and I put them also under the title in this border in the leaves. This is a cocoa title, and I think it's slipped, so I'm going to have to fix that. Okay, that's that page. Have a cup of cocoa. So this is Fall is in the Air. I love this page. I think this is a beautiful image, and I absolutely love this frame. It's an open frame, so I tucked the photos in, and I slid this one into that. So nice Thanksgiving theme as well. I put a turkey on it. I used just a pretty paper and did a wide border, matted it on top and bottom, and then I found a beautiful title. And I lifted it up on foam, put a backdrop to this. I like something behind my images. I don't like them just floating there in the middle of nowhere. So I like this. I added, these are Crystal Nouveau drops that I added around here and on this frame, here and here. And I just added another touch to it. Very pretty page, I think. And at this fair, the girls did get to ride a pony. So there she is on a horse. So I used practically the horse as a frame for this, just about. And the girl that's riding, I just lifted her foot on top because that was just a crowd behind there. So these are Kiwi Lane chevrons that I've used for the backgrounds. In coordinating prints, I had this horse paper that I wanted to use with this, so that was my jumping off point. So I used those colors on the page. I found some horsey image, like saddle and horseshoe horse images, and this was a rope frame, so I decided to use that too. I didn't. That's the only fancy frame that I did on this page. I just shadowed these, or matted them with larger, with pretty paper. And then I did some Nouveau drops, Crystal Nouveau drops on these. So this is the Fall and Halloween album. So go to my website for Design Space links and more detailed descriptions. I tell you the paper pads and everything that I've used, the cartridges the images come from. So thanks for watching.